Picture the quiet panic of a looming deadline. You are staring at a blank document and a blinking cursor. You have a chat window open, and you ask yourself the inevitable question: is this allowed? Is it cheating? Nobody gives you a straight answer. One lecturer bans it, the next one shrugs. The software flags your work, whether you used AI or not. A genuine question about learning turns into a low-grade fear of getting caught. Here's the truth nobody is telling you plainly. Asking if it is cheating is the wrong question. That word assumes the final document was the entire point. You were never assigned an essay because the world needed another essay. You were assigned it to force you to read, to weigh up evidence, and to defend a belief. The essay was simply the proof that the thinking had happened. The real measure of success is not whether you typed a prompt into an AI. It is whether you actually engaged in the mental workout of thinking. There are two completely different behaviors people mean when they talk about using AI. Lumping them together is what causes the confusion. The first path is outsourcing. You type the prompt, the machine writes the text, and you hand it in. The document is real. The understanding behind it is zero. You bypassed the workout entirely. This chart shows performance trends based on a 2025 study by Bastani and colleagues in PNAS. Students using AI as a crutch see a short-term peak in their grades, but face a sharp drop-off in performance the exact moment they work without it. The second path is thinking alongside the machine. You provide the argument, and the AI pushes back. You make a claim, and it demands evidence or offers counterexamples to test your logic. Outsourcing only robs you of the ability to solve hard problems, which is the exact skill you came to university to build. Thinking alongside the machine makes your reasoning harder and sharper. Despite this clear distinction, institutional panic remains focused on the software meant to police it. Students live in constant fear of getting flagged by AI detectors. Independent testing by Weber-Wolf in 2023 proves AI detection tools are neither accurate nor reliable. Look at this demographic subset. A study by Lyon reveals they wrongly flag the vast majority of original essays by non-native English speakers as machine-generated. Major institutions have recognized this technical failure. Vanderbilt University, for example, switched off their Turnitin AI detectors entirely in 2023. Relying on software for academic integrity policies is building on sand. A student who genuinely wrote their work can be accused, and one who outsourced it can pass. It is a coin toss dressed up as a test of honesty. If the technical detectors do not work, we have to ask how we actually evaluate learning in an AI-equipped world. There is a much older test. Imagine sitting across a table from your tutor and having to verbally defend your work. You have to explain your argument, justify your evidence, and answer the strongest objections to your case. In an exam hall or a job interview, nobody asks what software helped you prepare. They only ask whether you can hold your own and think critically under pressure. If you can defend your logic verbally, you understand it. Whatever role AI played, it was a study partner. If you cannot answer, you outsourced the thinking, and no detector verdict changes that fact. There is a practical way to ensure you stay on the right side of this line. We call it the flip. Instead of asking the AI to write your essay, you force it to ask you questions about your argument before it writes anything. This single move stops the machine from doing the work for you. It has to drag your own thinking out of you first. This is the core of the Havruta mythology. It takes the ancient university traditions of debate and collaborative study and applies them directly to modern artificial intelligence. For educators setting assessments, the path forward is clear. Stop trying to police the tools. Start asking students to think in front of you through short, direct dialogue. When you make the machine ask the questions, it ceases to be a shortcut. It becomes the ultimate intellectual partner. We do not teach AI. We install it into how you think.